Hello, my friends. Welcome to Low Impact Cardio Flow Yoga Part 3. Thanks for showing up again. Let's begin our practice today, gazing straight ahead in rock pose, finding length in your spine. You have options to tuck your toes or be on the tops of your feet. Bring your left arm across your chest. Maybe slightly press it into your chest. Release. Bring your right arm across your chest. A gentle press into your chest. Let it go. Stretch your neck side to side. Guide your stretch with your hands if that helps. A neutral spine. Reach up with your hands. Bend your left elbow. Gently press your left arm with your right fingertips. Slowly release and switch sides. Bend your right elbow. Press it gently with your left fingertips. Slowly unravel. Bring your fingertips on the ground. You have the options to keep the knees together or open them wider. Then walk your hands forward. We're just going to take the first 5 breaths here in child pose to settle into our practice. Lift your head a little bit. Thread your right arm under your left. Turn your head to look left so you can lower the side of your head to the mat. Take 3 steady breaths here, still giving you plenty of time to check in. Get present, ready for our practice. Final breath here. Inhale, exhale. We'll switch. So coming back through your child pose and threading left arm on the right. Turn your head to the right as you lower it down to the mat. Stay with your breath, breathing in through the nose, option to breathe out through your nose or your mouth. Final breath here. At the end of your exhale, come back into child pose. Slowly look up, press down through your fingertips. Bring your knees back in, lift your knees. And send your hips up, finding downward facing dog. Focus on breathing smoothly and slowly. You can have a slight external rotation, rotating your elbows slightly outwards to find strength in your arms. Melt your heels toward your mat if that's in your practice. With your next inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Lower your right shin, squeeze your thighs in. Rise up to crescent lunge. Listen to your body, and if your body's telling you to do so, push your hips forward, stretching the hip creases even more. Pray your hands over your head, then draw your hands down on your back. Open up your chest, adding a back bend if that feels good. Exhale, hands on your mat. Find your footing. Inhale, down dog. Exhale, draw your belly into your spine. Upper arm bones rotate out. Inner thighs rotate in toward the back of your mat. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, land your left foot between your hands. Lower your right shin. Engage your core and thighs. Rise up, crescent lunge. Maybe push your hips forward. Left knee comes forward. Pray your hands over your head. Then draw your hands down on your back. Keep a lot of space in your spine. Exhale, hands on the ground. Find your footing and we'll meet in downward facing dog. Keep your neck soft. Maybe slight bend in your knees so you can lift hip creases high up toward the sky. Look up slightly. Walk up to your hands coming into forward fold. Hang heavy. Inhale, opening your arms out, rise up all the way. Hands point skyward. Exhale, arms down, mountain. Come to the center of your mat. Hands on your hips. Stand with your feet apart wide. Turn your toes out. Exhale, power angle pose. Maybe your arms come up to your shoulder height. Bend your elbows. Work to have your thighs parallel to the earth. Point your tailbone down slightly to keep your back straight. Hands down on your hips. Stand up. Find your warrior two footing. Right foot is perpendicular and left foot is parallel to the short edges of your mat. Bend your right knee. Keep your hips open. Extend your arms out. Warrior two. Send your gaze over your right fingers. Ground down through your both feet. Initiating the movement from your core, reach forward and windmill your arms back, reverse warrior. Keep a lot of space in your spine, especially in your lower back. Next, inhale, windmill your arms forward. Put your right forearm on your right thigh and your left arm close to your ear. Look up slightly. Lengthen your side body all the way from your left leg to your fingertips. Inhale, come back up to warrior two. Straighten your right leg. Adjust your stance as it suits you. Bump your hips back slightly. Fold at your hips. Maybe touch your foot or shin. Triangle. Bring your left hand down. Walk your hands to your left to frame your left foot. Turn your feet so your left foot is perpendicular and right foot is parallel to the short edges. Rise up to warrior two. Send your gaze beyond your left fingertips. Check in with your alignments. Your knees and toes are facing the same directions. Sink your hips a little lower and lengthen up a little higher through your spine. Inhale, reach forward and draw a big arch. Exhale, reverse warrior or peaceful warrior. Breathe deeply. Lift up through your chest. Avoid overarching your lower back. Inhale, cartwheel your arms forward. Left forearm on the left thigh, right arm follows through. Keep your chest open. Rise back up to warrior two. Straighten your left leg. Adjust your feet if you like. Here we go, triangle. Hinge at your hips, pushing your hips back. Left hand on your foot or leg. Right hand comes down. Walk your hands to the center, coming into wide-legged forward fold. Bend your knees if you like. Make it your own. Hands on the ground or at your hips or legs. Adjust your folding angles as you like to. Breathing deeply, let your spine hang down comfortably. Bring your fingertips to the earth if you haven't already. Turn your toes out. Send your right hand up to the sky. Bend your left knee only to the point that's comfortable for you. Back to the center. Right hand down, left hand up. Bend your right knee, adding a half side lunge. Back to the center. Left hand down. Walk your hands to your right. Frame your right foot. Left foot comes to meet the right. Inhale, root to rise, mountain. Pray your hands at your chest. Ground down through your left leg. Slowly take your right foot off the ground and bring it onto your left thigh. Lower your hips, one-legged chair. Or practice chair pose instead. Gaze at one point for focus. Relax your shoulders. Inhale, stand up. Take your right foot off your left thigh. Unravel and send it behind you close to your glutes. Reach behind and grab your right ankle or foot with your right hand. If you feel balanced here, mindfully tilt forward. Reach forward with your left hand, sending your right foot away from you, dancer pose. Mindfully stand up. Pray your hands at your heart. Extend your right leg straight behind you as you lower your upper body, warrior 3. Point your toes down. Gently put your right toes down. Bend your left knee, high lunge. Inhale, send your prayer hands over your head. Exhale, prayer twist to your left. Draw your right shoulder down. Maybe your right elbow touches your left knee. Inhale, untwist, reach up. Exhale, hands down, plank. Take your left palm off the ground, side plank. Open your body to your left. Turn your feet as well. Send your left hand up to the sky. Lift up through your rib cage and hips. Come back to plank. Push up, downward facing dog. Lower your hips, finding upward facing dog. Press into the tops of your feet, wrists under your shoulders. Inhale, down dog. Exhale. Look at your feet to relax your neck. Join me in our last upward facing dog. Relax your shoulders, keep length in your spine. Make your way up to downward facing dog. A long sound exhale. Look up slightly, bend your knees. Spring forward, forward fold. Inhale, rise up, arms out and up. Draw your prayer hands down to your heart center. Slowly lift your left foot up and put it on your right thigh. Lower your hips, one-legged chair, or practice chair pose. Balance through your core, your breath, and your focus. When you're ready to move on, stand up and send your left foot behind your glutes. Reach behind and grab onto your foot or ankle with your left hand. If you're balanced here, tilt forward, sending your right hand forward and left foot away from your body, finding dancer pose. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Square your hips to the front of your mat. Draw your right arm and left leg back to the center. Pray your hands at your chest. Your left heel is close to your glutes. Ground down through all corners of your right foot. Extend your left leg parallel to the earth, coming into warrior 3. Point your toes down. Ground down and firm into your lower leg without locking your knee. Lower your left foot to the ground, high lunge. Bend your right knee, left heel points to the sky. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, prayer twist to your right. Maybe your left elbow meets your right knee. Spiral your chest up. Inhale, untwist. Reach up again. Plant your palms, plank. Side plank on your left hand. Turn to your right, right hand goes up. Stack your shoulders and keep your neck in line with your head. Back to plank. Then downward facing dog. Walk or hop forward so your feet are outside your hands. Yogi squat or garland pose. Or practice forward fold if that's more suitable for you. Your feet are pointing out at about 50 degrees. Gently push your legs apart farther with your elbows. With your next inhale, slowly stand up. Lie down on your back with your knees bent. Bring your feet closer to your hips for bridge pose. Pressing down into your palms, activate your core and lift your hips skyward. Tuck your chin into your chest. Keep your legs parallel to each other. Hold for a moment, connecting with your breath. Slowly lower your body when you're ready. Bring your legs up on your belly. Wrap your legs around with your arms or put your hands on your hamstrings or shins. Inhale all the way into your belly. Exhale, squeeze, pressing your legs into your chest and belly. Empty everything out. One more time. A deep inhale. Exhale, squeeze it all out. Extend your arms out to the sides, touching the ground. On your next exhale, send your legs toward the ground on your left side. Gaze up or look at your right hand. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, sending your legs toward the ground on your right side this time. Inhale, center. Put your right leg down on the ground, flex your right toes. Right hand on your right hip, with your left hand reach and grab your left foot or ankle or shin, half happy baby. Draw your left shoulder down onto the earth. Press into your left foot, finding a nice stretch in your left hip. Let go of your left foot and switch off. Right leg up. Flex your left toes. You can put your left hand on your left hip. Reach and grab your right foot. Press into your right foot. Pull your shoulders down. Release. Bring the soles of your feet together and let your legs to just fall to the earth. Reclined bound angle. You have an option to put pillows under your lower back or knees for extra comfort. Slow your breath. Relax both your body and mind. You can have your hands by your sides or have one hand on your chest and the other on your belly. Take a few final deep breaths in, keeping your eyes closed. Take a moment to honor yourself for showing up and working on yourself. Bring your palms together and bring your thumbs between your eyebrows. I sincerely hope our practice together be the tailwind for your sail toward the wellness you seek. Namaste.